身为一个乖学生，有课就乖乖的去上，也是非常的合情合理。开门，开门，快点！上课要迟到了。你看看现在都多晚了。这个时间是还在上课的吗？100年前的魔法师是很辛苦这样看起来。在地上感觉随时会摔倒。等待。什么？难道哦？天亮。为了让我上课，他都时间倒流了，我能不好好上吗？奇怪，我们起疹子。
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
又是你，干嘛？
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
他是用大蒜吗？他塞了2颗大蒜在他的耳朵里。
Grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down
你这样塞，没理由听得到他的声音，然后不会。抱歉，抱歉，应该要。
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
真方便。
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
这样就下课了，那是真的蛮快的。
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
我觉得那个应该要更少一点。
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some,
为什么我
Professor.
要帮你？
Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You've
你有付我
visited the
钱
magic
吗？
neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
其
I've
实是卫
arranged
斯
for
理
you to
教
have
授
your
叫我
own
去的，
potting
我
table
自己
here in the
本身
classroom.
是
Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with
哦，种我
soil,
自己用吗？
sunlight, and a bit
那
of
好啊，我
magic,
多种一点可
they
以
will
吗？
take time to grow.
我想说，我先
Let's see
先
how
种
to
个一整
balance
排
my
这样子。
star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Professor Sharp's class。来，我来种一下白仙，对不对？
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
夏普是
I'll
魔
let
药学的
Professor
那个，还
Sharp
是
tell you about that.
之前也有做过手
What
机的
say
那
we
个？
branch
夏普现在还有
out?
在做手机。
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. you'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
觉得这女的应该平常就很疯狂。
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Leviosa.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
小菜鸡。
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
没
Thinks
没
he's
没，你们都
really
太
good.
菜了。
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
好爽。
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
哎，然后我先把所有的都剪起来。这个总感觉之后可以拿来玩。我怎么丢？按 Tab 并点击哦，按下 Tab 使用。
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
为什么不咬
Did save
它
her the？ de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
咬一下嘛，拜托。
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and
它不会
bouncing
偷偷
bombs.
跑来咬我，
The kind of
趁
plants
我
that
对
have your
话的
back
时
in a
候。
fight. Not saying you can't
等
get
下
it
发现我
alone.
裤子不见了。
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were.
下
I
次决
mean,
斗我就要把它丢
of
在别人
course,
脚下。
you're not someone to be trifled with. I see
哇，你
that.
很害怕吗？格莱
Dogweed
芬
and
多。
deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too.
我不是。
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
为什么那么紧张，格莱芬多？
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
我来解释一下，格莱芬多，你做了什么亏心事？
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do
你
seem
有
to be
看我的手
quite
指
green
吗？我剩
fingers.
下一根手指。
Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants
感
have
觉
so much
选
to
下
offer.
面会不太好。
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for
不
a
是很
chat
想让
sometime.
你
I so
关心
enjoy
太多，我
checking
感
in
觉
with my
迟
new
早
students.
会被你其中一颗植物弄到没命。我真的感觉你很
Those mandrakes are
借
really
过。
relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
还有一个任务是要去那个嘛，下面那个村子。药学。好，我们先把课上完。是认真的好学生，肯定是要先上课的。跟妹子讲秘密这种事情，晚一点，晚一点。
Revelio.
让你见识什么叫做乖学生，好不好？
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
再忍着不要讲出一些非
You will
常
begin this
失
term
礼
by
的话。
brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
哦，自己人是
Before
不是？
today's class is
干他。
completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
你有打算要给我们一点点的教学，就是我们直接就开始做了吗？
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Ay. 完工了，老师，我可以下课了。喂，老师，有个村庄有个梅亚在等我。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
所以我现在在做下一个模样，收集火灰蛇
My
蛋。
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
为什么想要知道？
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
一定要吗？我想当个乖宝宝。
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
拜拜。
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
杂种犬皮毛，箱子，捡起，正气室办公室。真的假的？我们魔药学教授是正气师哦。
Revelio.
要。 好，戴瑞，
Precision is key when
奇
brewing.
怪的家
Here's the
伙。
Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
我感觉我做了一件非常糟糕的事情。
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
哦，我不需要自己做，是不是？好诶，我在这边等时间吗？我现在如果按返回会失败吗？在这边等它煮好好了。哦，好了，捡起。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
是我啦。
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
谢谢你。
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
卫斯理呢？